like a glove.
You are now watching the 2023 season of Farming with Duffy Ag.
Well, I lied to you guys. Yep. We gotta go plant some more corn. We also gotta do a little more disking. So let's dive into today and see where we get to. We gotta do some cow work this morning. Rearrange some pasture because that back fence being down, that cow likes to get out. And she just goes up and hangs out. That fence is down because we hit that post, so there's no tensioner on it. So at some point we got to do that. But I'd like them to graze some of the backside of this. And I'm going to set that up. Also, there might be some rearranging going on in here today. We'll see what goes on. So appreciate you guys watching along. Going to have a good Friday. Big push. And lot to do. But checking the list off. Got another reel too. So I'm gonna go reel this up and yeah, put some stakes out and show you guys what I'm doing. I got this part that is, it's real temporary. I'm using the borders, one border of the good fence, and yeah, it goes around the trailers, down and around. We'll let them graze it up. I don't like that cow going up by the pond. The fact that it's not fenced or anything else up there. So I'll kick them out of there. They can come over here and they can party in here. This grass is tall. And then my front yard will be pretty well cleaned up. That's the plan. I'm gonna let them graze this for till this afternoon, then I'll kick them over. That'll be good. But I'm sure that cow is going underneath this fence because the fence is slacked, because we're missing the fence posts, so the tensioners don't work when you don't have the fence posts on the corner. So I'm glad I got him to graze this down. Then I got an idea. We got to move these rocks and old posts and stuff like that, but it cleans it up quite a bit. Seems like there's a giant rock here, stuff like that. So I'll let them be. And I'd really like you to come back down, but you're just gonna escape again, aren't you? We're just gonna take a quick trip. Some land that we picked up, small acreage of corn, and then some grass that we'll bale when we come through for second. I did jerry-rig this up so that it's got tension off of it, because we are gonna do some road running. I don't wanna hit a bump and have something cracked there. Once we're done, then we can, well, this will be a slow down project to get that all going, but I'm gonna jump in and we'll head over there. So the gentleman that I'm running this ground off of now, he actually came over, introduced himself, watched the YouTube channel, and he realized that is my ground right there. He can see the silos from his house. So we're farming the ground literally next door, but because there's a creek in between, we got to go down and around a little bit, half mile maybe. So not too bad. I believe there's 18 acres, I think, total here. 3 acres of corn, some nice clover, and then some tired grass that we'll bale as dry hay. So that's the plan. Let it grow up some more. We'll bale it later season and take that off. Big square bales too. No round bales, no small squares. And we're done. 27-foot disc. Don't take very long to do much. But yeah, the silos are literally right through the tree line there. I got 2 rocks, one here, one there. We'll grab when I come back with the planter. Yeah, this ground should be nice to run. It does say it's gonna rain this afternoon, so we'll go home, grab the planter, come over here and plant it. And then I'm thinking about putting the plows back on this. Maybe, since that land's gonna be some of the land that I bale, I don't need as much grass at home. There we go. Good trip. Slowly but surely. I got dreams, I got acreage dreams. Just don't want to bite off too much and honestly don't want to make enemies around here. I think as of now, I think I only have 2 people that do not like that I came into the area because they feel threatened. But everybody else social with me and wants to have me help them out and do stuff. I just got to get ahead so I can haul manure and whatnot. 7520 has been good trip. We fought it in the past and it's taught me a lot about life. But yeah, I'm glad I had that in my fleet. Would have regretted not having that and going farming. Alrighty, we got somebody coming at 1, so I think we got enough time. We'll load the planter a little more and jump over there. Just 3.5 acres probably, and from there we'll do what we need to do at 1, and we'll probably hook the plows up. We'll go out back and we'll plow like another 8 more acres, due to the fact that I got the grass over there, so we only need so much grass, and I got right now 40 some acres of grass here. I think 12 well, 2, 6, I'm trying to think, 20, that's 26, so that's 31, and then over there is 8. Yeah, 40 acres or so of just grass, not counting any of the pasture. So we don't need that much grass, and we chopped off what we wanted, and we got it in the silo. And second cutting, we might put some more in the silo to fill, or we might bale everything, and then third we might take whatever we got off that and fill the silo complete. So that's the plan. I gotta start the tractor. I'm wandering around talking to you guys. I know I'm just talking to a camera explaining my life so that you guys have a general idea of what goes through my head. But yes sir, this tractor has been good to me, I will be honest. Like, I love that. Big pulling tractor guy. Yep. We'll see if we go to any fairs with this. How much seed we actually got left in here? Not much. Not much at all, which is a good thing. So we'll fill up. Come on, door. We'll fill up some as I got all my empty bags because I planted that first, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth. That was kind of my thinking, and then I could remember people said, why didn't you burn them in the field, which is a normal practice. Well, it was so dry, and somebody did say, well, you could have burned them in the black dirt. Everything was so dry, bud. If it blew away, dry and windy it's been. But I gotta get going because somebody's coming and I'm behind because I had to go and answer some emails, do some stuff, you know, behind the scenes of what goes on. So why didn't I set the planter down? Because I know somebody's gonna say, why were you doing it that way? If it doesn't lift, I'd have to open it up, mess around with it, do all the things, and then go. If I get to the field, I can run it, lift it, open it. That's why. So for the time I got, I figured it was easier just to do that. How are you doing? You get pretty comfortable in here. Yeah. You excited you got a new shirt? We're gonna get one that fits you, because you love wearing stuff. Last pass. This is where row shutoffs would be handy because I'm over planting some of it, but not all of it. This will probably get chopped so we can put grass back into it, because coming over here for 3 acres doesn't really make sense when the plan is everything in grass. So that clover looks good back there. It's a little dry, well, shorter, so I figure it's probably drier, but good looking clover. So, that's the back hill right there. Well, we got this south hillside, the grass that goes over, and the back hill, you can see it all. YouTube has made the world really, really small. Ag is already small, but the amount of people I meet because of this stuff is amazing, and the opportunities. My buddy Dave, he was texting me earlier, he's like, imagine like how far you've got because of the connections of YouTube. I'm here. You guys are awesome. Perfect timing. Pull it in, and there's a truck pulling in behind me with a gooseneck. We're gonna do a little adventure demolishing. Nah, we're actually picking up different things. Okay, so we're doing a little demo today. Taking the gutter cleaner, the elevator part off of it, because it's in the way for what I want to do. And we're never gonna use the gutter cleaner, to be honest. So the people who actually bought my Husky tank moved like 20 minutes away from where I am now, and they are here. And we're hoping this goes nice and smooth, right? Loading the Husky tank went so smooth that we figured we'd just keep loading things, right? Yeah. Right? Yeah. So there's only 2 lags that were actually holding that together there, so I'm glad a cow didn't rub up against it that much. Otherwise it would be on the ground. Some people said if you're gonna put animals, you might as well have the gutter cleaner. No. As you guys have watched previous videos, in our current setup, I just scrape the front alleyway and we bed stuff. We're kind of going to do the same setup for that. Cows aren't going to live in there. It's going to be more of the calving, or if we have an issue of something. What am I doing? Jumper pack. Let's see if we still got to fix that on the 2755, but it's on the list. Let's go pick that up and see how easily it comes apart. I got the cows blocked off in the back. After this, they'll probably come up in the front, but it worked out perfect. Just swung the gates, so no animals in here right now. Once this is out of here, I'm going to clean it up, plus it was a liability with it leaning, and it will get used. When stuff sits around, it doesn't get used, it just becomes junk. That's really how it goes. What's he mean? I'm gonna be I'll want to be on that side, then we can pick it up. Because then those legs, hopefully, we're hoping once I get it up, those legs will just fold up and be out of the way. But there's 2 lags that we're holding it. And I'd rather not undo that lag and have it all come this way and fall on the ground. And I got a block of wood somewhere. not going to be underneath it. Is it going? Are we actually on it? That might be good. Interesting if, is it right there? I was wondering where my block of wood was. Didn't even need that because we'll have to see how we can sneak out of here. We could open another gate if we need to, but like a glove. So they bought a farm and it's missing this. They actually pulled it out and it went to the local sawmill and they used it to pile sawdust. So it's going to a good home. Pull it over. So the thought process behind here is never going to use the gutter cleaner. Never ever. We will cement it down and that way we can pull feeder wagons right underneath that conveyor, load right out of the silos in the winter. That way if cows are up grazing or something, or if we temporary fence and corn stalks and whatnot, then we can pull the wagons out to it. Makes it easy enough. That's the thinking. There goes. Off to its new home, not very far away. This cleans it up very nicely, which I'm very excited about. we're working on it, slowly checking things off. Cows are all out there living the best life, but much cleaner. I am really hoping that we get hammered with some rain here. Colburn just sent me that he got 0.6 of an inch, which is, that'd be ideal. So yeah, the gutter cleaner is never gonna run again, which is honestly really nice to me. My childhood memories of running gutter cleaner and having a break and stuff like that, perfectly fine with that. We got a plan. We've talked about it previously, so we don't have to share it again. I just plugged my phone in because that thing's gonna die. Planter is not done planting yet. We're gonna put probably, I don't even know how many more acres in, 6 acres in or so, and then yeah, probably 6, maybe 8. So what we're gonna go do is drop the disc up out of the way out back and pull the white truck out, get the plows back on here. If I had known for sure that I was gonna get that ground over there, I probably would have plowed this the other day, but we were talking, I wasn't sure. We came to an agreement as far as rent, where the future is gonna go, stuff like that. So that's all good there, which is nice. A bunch of people have asked if we can, what we can name the bull calf. I don't know yet. I'm hoping the other one calves out, but they're still out back here, which they might, tonight I might kick them over, might open it up so they can go to the other side. The bull calf is adorable. I will agree with it. It has been banded, so it will be a steer, which means it's not a bull any longer. It won't be a bull. Bull is for breeding. So you guys get, we don't have to do the whole birds and the bees, but they've done a pretty good job of cleaning this up over the last 2.5 days. There's still grass out there, but I don't want to. What are you doing in the bushes there? The burdocks. No. So I'm thinking one's gonna calf probably in the next day or two. It'll be good. I got the happiest blue heeler dog right there. Right there. He's got his own shirts now. He says, let's go farming. I got an idea too. We might throw some stickers of Yanko in on it. So every order, usually it's Duffy Ag sticker. Might throw some Yanko stickers. A lot of people have said you gotta paint your plow parts, put oil on them. Yes, we do. I was hoping we would get this ground so I could do this. So now that we got it, once we get done, we'll coat everything. Start plowing and figures it starts raining. It ain't gonna shut us down though. Not gonna rain enough. Come on, Mother Nature, I'm taunting you. Let's go. Give me a good ½ inch. We all need that. When you have all sorts of large root growth, you know this ground hasn't been worked in a long time. It's pulling hard, but we're still going. That's been the story of my life this whole spring, working this ground. This ground has just been, it hasn't been worked. It hasn't been ripped, it hasn't been plowed, and it shows because 7520 should not struggle this much with those plows. But we're chewing, we're grabbing, it's working. I'm glad I got all the ponies up front. We are, oh, we got a dirty window, but don't worry about that. We are one pass away from being done plowing for spring. I guess we're almost into summer 2023. Hoping that back wheel stays together. I think it's a little tired again. We do have to put grease fittings in those hubs. Somebody said that. I haven't got around to it, I'm sorry. Alrighty, one more pass, we're done. I'm calling it in early. Well, It's like 7 o'clock on a Friday, so maybe an early Friday. Maybe. Just finishing up and some things loosened up. Ooh, that is hot. That is like super hot. Did they loosen up or did they snap off? They snapped off. Yeah, they sheared right off. So, I am very glad that I am done plowing. As you see, we're missing, well, we're missing one. One is still here that literally got pulled through and broke right off. So I'm sure some things loosened up. We're gonna lay that out of the way, and that's a tomorrow. Well, that's a this winter problem. So I just looked back, we were coming around the corner, and yeah, plowing on corners isn't great, but we don't have square fields here. So I'll just sit that over there, and we're done for the day, which isn't about, like, I was already done. I wasn't going all the way to the edge because you get so many root growths and whatnot. But these so there's a lot of new parts, and like the new part that we put on is already close to being an old part. So between that, must have loosened up. We snapped one in half and then it was wobbling around. It is what it is. That's life. We're plowed. We got to plant, or we got to disc all this. And then from there, plant. And corn is growing very nicely. So I appreciate you guys watching along. I'm going to go park this up. Yeah. It's been good. It's been really good, guys. You guys are awesome. Plows are going to get a lot of love. We're not going to run them as hard next year. This ground, it needed this, and I'm glad I had these plows. I'm glad the 7520 was the workhorse of choice. I'm going to do it without it. So see you guys on the next one. Have a good one.